Hello everyone, this is BCS Buster and welcome back to Let's Play New Horizons. It's been a few days since I posted a video. I hope you all are doing well out there. If you remember the last time, I finished showing you how you get the money that you need to start traveling around the world and completing Ernst's scenario. Since the scenario is really boring and the only thing that really changes is the dialogue that happens between Hans, Paula, and Ernst as you go into different ports, I thought I'd just take a few days off and kind of do this on my own and make a little montage to show you how exactly we got to where we are. We're now at we had 41,000 fame and we're in the port of Lisbon. But how did we get there? Let's take a trip down memory lane. But first I decided that a little change of music would be more appropriate. To get started, the first thing I did was I went here to the port of Alexandria. I now have 3,200 fame and adventure. This is where I left off. And the first thing that I decided to do was go explore the Nile River. So if we set sail here, I'll show you where Alexandria is. For those of you that might not be familiar. Here we are on the map of Europe. And there I am right there. There's the dot there. That's me. And this is the port of Alexandria. You'll notice that I went down the river. That's just to the southeast of me. And I discovered many villages and part of the world map as well, which I can return to Mercator and sell for fame and adventure. The next thing that I did was I went here to the port of Bordeaux. And I'll show you where that is here on the world map, so you get an idea where that is. Yeah, we're in this part of Europe. And what we need to do here is we need to pick up some balm. So we're going to go here to the weapon store, because we need to start traveling around the world, and we need balm to do that. So we're going to go here and purchase some balm. And it'll cost you 1,000. I always like to get 4. Okay, I've got to sell some items first, but I think I already purchased some off screen. Yeah, there you go. So I've purchased some off screen. You notice I have 3. I've got 5 there, so that'll be plenty. And that'll be ready to get enough to get us going. So time for us to start traveling around the world, exploring villages, and making a map of the world. Let's do it! First part of my journey took me to the continent of South America. I always like to do this part first, and you'll notice what I did here. I just followed the coast right there, and right where I got the saber-toothed tiger discovery, way up in the upper right-hand corner there, and then follow it all the way down, and then you'll notice that I went to the island over there. I like to do this part first for several reasons. One, it allows me to get potentially 2 star-level discoveries, which is the giant ground sloth, right up in Rio de Janeiro there. I'm sorry, near Montevideo there. I'm not sure where that is. Let me show where that is on the point there. Oops. Supply port, Montevideo. So you'll see where that flashing purple dot is. That leads to a river up there, which can take you to the giant ground sloth. You'll also notice that there's an island just to the west of that dot, that big island, and you're going to want to go to the port of Valparaiso. I'll show you where that is. And you're going to want to head west. And from there you can reach a little island. Where is it? There it is. You can reach a little island, which can possibly contain the discovery of the Moai, which is a star-level discovery, and I'll show you that real quick here. Let's see, my discoveries. There it is, the Moai. And although I haven't taken it in yet, that is in fact a star-level discovery. And there's the saber-tooth. Oh no, I already got the saber-tooth tiger. We already checked that one. And there's the giant ground sloth, which is also a star-level discovery. Some other things to note of in this area, a couple ports that you need to be aware of is, Rio de Janeiro is one of the 2 ports in the game, which gold is the specialty. The other happens to also be in this part of the world, which is Veracruz, and that's right there in that purple dot right there. So that's why that's one of the reasons why I like to do this part first, is to start establishing gold and to look for those star level discoveries. The other reason I like it is because in the port of Pernambuco, I'm not sure where that is. Let's see, I think it's South America. Oops, yep, there it is. In Pernambuco, the reason is it's right up there just to the northeast, is you can get, in my opinion, the best sword in the game, and I've changed my view since last doing a walkthrough. I used to think the Crusader sword was the best, which you get in Timbuktu, but I actually like the Rune Blade better, and I can't remember if I've purchased it yet. Let's take a look. Yep, there it is. And yep, there it is. So you can check that out, and I'll keep the item on for sure. And I believe that's it. Talked about the rune blade, talked about the gold ports, and yeah, we should be good to go. So here, let's see what message we get. Yeah, it doesn't look like this harbor is the homeland. We will find the home someday. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to report all of my discoveries, and I'll show you the next messages that we get from Hans and Paula. Alright, we've sold all of our discoveries from the first part of our journey, and we're already up to 12,000 fame and adventure. That's pretty good. And again, this is how much of the world that we've taken care of. Not much more. Once I got finished in the South America, I just sailed northeast and discovered a little bit of Africa, but I arrived here in the port of Madeira. And I always like to go here because this is where you start to see little montages, or you still see little clips rather. And hopefully we'll see a clip here in just a moment. Sometimes you have to go in and out a couple times. Yeah, we haven't had much luck finding Paula's homeland. We've been to almost every harbor in the world. Wow. Oh, it's not a lot of trouble. Yes, we do. We want to help you move along. That's right. That'd be a good thing. Yeah, he could stay with us forever. What? Yeah, Paula will misunderstand. Uh-oh. A little romantic tension here, maybe? We'll see. The next part of our journey is taking us here to the port of Cairo. Where is it? There it is. And we've already got up to 14,000 fame and adventure, so that's awesome. That's just from discovering things along the way. So let's take a look at the map. So we started in Madeira. Actually, I'll show you. I'll just show you the journey. So I'll highlight the port Madeira here. Show you where we started. West Africa, Madeira there. So we started in Madeira and we followed the coast all the way, the African coast all the way around. You can see that there, and up the big Red Sea, that river there. I think it's, I can't remember what that is. I'll have to look that up. Anybody who knows what part of the river that is, near where Massawa and Aden are and stuff like that. But anyways, we went around and we sailed up there. We're now in the port of Cairo. So that's the journey that we took to get here, and we should see some text here. So let's take a look. All right. Ah, don't you think the sea is fantastic and mysterious? Yeah, changes in form. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely a good point. Aww. They are also beautiful. Just can't... Oh, man. Hans, that isn't... Look at this. Hans has got no soul. He's got no passion. You know? It must be something you dream about. What could Hans be possibly dreaming about? There's one other thing that I want to... There's one other message that I want to see, and hopefully I'll get it here in a minute. No. Come on. I'll start talking about Mercator here in a second here. Come on. Come on. Let's see what we got here. There it is. Ooh, we're being published internationally now. It's pretty good, pretty big deal. Ooh, a nice bit of gold then. Yeah. Really? That's 20 gold ingots from royalties. Arr, so when are we going to see some of that gold? Actually, that's only 2 gold ingots, but arr. Yeah, this is... Oh, come on. Yeah, that's nice, but it's all about the money. It's all about the Benjamins. Or in this case, the Sultans. We have made it successfully back to the port of Madeira. We've now got 19,000 fame and adventure. We're doing really good after selling those latest discoveries. You'll also notice that I went and I discovered all of the ports that are in Africa. I'll show you the tip of the point there, kind of where I started. You remember in Cairo where I started? Let me show you India here. And the tip of where I started, which I believe is Cochin. No, that's not it. Maybe it's hang on. Is it Ceylon? Maybe it's Ceylon. There it is. Yeah, that's the point that I started at, or that's the point that I ended at, was in that port right there. And that's where I'll probably be referring to in my next montage of where I began. It's right there, the last port of India. Okay, see if we get any new messages. Okay, come on, let's go for a message. Sometimes the messages don't change. Yeah, we already got this message. We actually haven't been to almost every harbor in the world. We still have lots of places to go in Southeast Asia and Japan and China and all that stuff. So let's go do that right now.